have a guest on this season who is taking us on to a totally new journey. Really honored and excited to have had this person on. I can't say any more than that, but it's incredible.
Yeah, we've had lots of things going on, different challenges, team challenges, mystery boxes, elimination challenges, some very exciting ingredients that they've had to work with, concepts and ideas, and it's each year it seems to be getting more and more ratcheted up with a degree of difficulty. The outcome seems to have been raised in terms of the quality of the home cooks, in terms of what they're cooking. And it goes by so fast.
Right.
Once we start, this machine has to keep going every single day because home cooks have put their lives on hold in order to be here as long as they're here until they're sent home, some longer than others. And before we know it, we're down to the last handful of home cooks, barreling towards the finale.
Season 3, and season 1, season 2, and everybody keeps on saying the home cooks are being raised. So the challenge is, I just want to say, team challenge, stress, mystery box, they're all being raised. And we have to cater for it because we can't have them going through it too easy because because the standard has raised. So our challenges this year has also raised. So I think you'll be surprised how difficult, or next to say impossible, that these challenge this year is. It's getting to the point where the three of us would say to ourselves, can we do it? I just say, can they do it? Because I can just do it, but
And is that the biggest thing that changes? I mean, obviously season to season there's different moods and it changes with the home cooks and everything, but what's the biggest thing that sets apart season 3 from say 2 or 1 aside from challenge? Is there other stuff that is a factor of what feels different and how you get that different mood for a new season?
I think everything improves. I feel that the three of us have improved and we want to give a better performance. Season 1, it was brand new to everyone here. I mean, look at the set. This is the biggest set in Canadian history for a cooking show. This is 52,000 square feet.
Wow.
So it's a big production with very big aspirations. And, the home cooks, they're the wild card. They excuse me, the home cooks are the wild card. They bring the unknown. We don't know a lot about them. We know that they have a passion and a drive to becoming a cook, a sous chef, a head chef. We don't know who they are until we actually see them in action under extreme pressure. So this year we've seen, I think, cooking on another level. I mean, these home cooks are incredibly gifted. They're strategic. They're all here for one reason. They want to realize this dream of becoming a chef.
I think with MasterChef, the concept of you come here to cook your absolute best to win the trophy, to have bragging rights, $100,000, and be season 3's winner is fantastic. But with the show, there are so many twists and turns. It is unpredictable that way in so many ways that yes, it may be another mystery box challenge, but you never know what ingredients are going to be under there. And sometimes there's no ingredients.
Right.
Because we turn it upside down and inside out. And that's what I love about the show is that whilst the baseline is understood what it is, it's a cooking competition that has great pride and energy to it. But you never know what is coming at you at any given time because we can change it up like that.
We can do that and they also do that. The home cooks will blindside you. You can be up in one challenge and look like the front runner and be the front runner, and the next challenge, you're going out these doors. So you have no idea what's going to happen. That's happened several times with us where we're just shocked. We're looking at each other in disbelief because we've just sent home one of the contenders. The top contenders is gone. So that's what makes the show. That's what makes the show so fascinating to watch. Is that no one has any idea what the outcome is going to be.
The MasterChef format you can say, what's the change from season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how many you're going to do at least. But what's the difference? Okay, like MasterChef Canada, it's a cooking contest, right? Everybody wants to be MasterChef Canada, win $100,000, which is more important to me. $100,000. Okay, so what is different? Okay, well, I can tell you, there's a lot of creative juice in the team, and every single year we have to follow a certain format. Probably it's going to be mystery box. So what's going to differ between the mystery box, the team challenge, what's going on? Well, we're going to put in special and different things. And years go year. It's not that we get more creative. We just get more inspired. We get more excited. So what happens is we're going to create something spectacular. So what's happening? Season 3, well, more spectacular than season 2. The home cooks, okay? All right, they're raising the bar, they're getting better and better. But of course, you always have a group of people with different personality. And you want to know something? People who like to cook have strong personalities. So this year, it'll be different personality. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Which one is me?
Well, and that is my other question for you guys. What do you do with the new season in terms of your own personality in front of the chefs? Because obviously you're changing. You guys are doing things different. Do you learn to be the good guy, the bad guy, play it in between? How does that work out?
Again, the show is so unpredictable, and the three of us are as well. There's moments when Alvin, has sympathy for one of the home cooks, and there's moments when I drop the heavy hammer down, and Michael has very unpredictable ways of expressing how he feels, and that's real life. It's like food, right? You can't just have one flavor, happening over and over. It gets boring. So the other thing I've realized is that there's no throwaways on television, especially with this format on this set. There's 15 cameras, high-def cameras on us every moment. We're mic'd, we're wired. Everything that we say, not everything we say matters, but there's moments when you don't say anything, it's just a look or a nuance, and you think that no one's picking up on it. But everything you do matters. Everything has a potential impact. So that's what I realized.
And I think that after doing 2 seasons, you get into season 3. You certainly feel much more comfortable doing what you do. I think we're 3 great symbiotic, synergistic chefs and judges who bring different sensibilities to the judging table. I like to speak about the food in the way that I feel about it. It may not be exactly the way Alvin feels or Claudio, but that's my perspective, and I want to communicate that. The way it looks, the way it tastes, the strengths of the dish, the weaknesses of a dish, the way a dish can be improved from my perspective. And that's what I will talk to, and that's what I will connect with viscerally to be able to communicate that. And getting 3 different opinions on a dish, it's as fascinating for me as it is, I hope, for the home cooks and the home viewers, because nothing says that I can't learn from Claudio and Alvin when I'm listening to how they comment and critique, because I do learn from it, and that those are little tidbits that I sort of shove away in my pocket, and I think about when I'm back at work another day, doing whatever it is I do.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, you can say too. A 5-minute rest. Go ahead.
I mean, listen, food is such a subjective experience. We all taste food differently. We all have different memories of food. We all have a different opinion, different approach, but ultimately we're all looking for a home cook who deserves the title, because the title, the cash, all that can actually make a big difference in your life. Season 1, Eric Chong opened a restaurant with Eric. The winner of season 2, David George, I just found out recently that he's now going to be culinary director of a very large hospitality group. So it is no joke, it's real. If life will change, things happen for you. and even the losers. I mean, there's in life there's good losers and bad losers. If you're a good loser and you understand how to work it and how to turn that negative into a huge positive, you can also do really well, and you can use the MasterChef Canada platform to put yourself out there.
I tell ya, okay, 3 judges, different age, of course. 3 judges, okay. We come from different.
He's Chinese. Alvin's actually 120 years old.
Different, like, century, but 3 judges. We have 3 judges, right?
And we 3 judges?
Yeah, 3. 3 judges. 3 judges. Okay, we have 3 judges. I would say coming up from different background, different ethnic group, but one common denominator. We all grew up, and we all basically, we all grew up in Canada, in Toronto. Okay.
Michael didn't. I didn't.
No, but you kind of like grew up in Toronto. Okay. Well, where did you grow up in? We all Canadians. Okay.
I'm not Canadian.
Okay. You're not fucking. You're gay, right? But I can tell you,
we do all day, right?
the only one common denominator is, okay, we all have been in Canada for a long time. And the thing is, this is what Canada is about. It's about different culture, different opinions, okay? So when we judge, there'll be, we'll be different. It's not drama. It's not like one time I'm particularly easy on that guy and Claudio is harder, and Michael's going to be easy and I'm going to be harder. It's not a matter of drama causing chaos. It's just a matter because we come from different backgrounds. We come from different parts of the world, but we have and this is what Canada says. Canada is. It's a smorgasbord of different culture, different opinions. Okay, this is why we have liberals and this is why we have conservative. And and they both lousy government, but that's a common denominator. So when we go when we go judge, there will be, there'll be, you see different reactions, and this is natural. It's not something you script. This is perfectly natural.
Awesome.
We all agree to disagree at times.
Exactly.
Well, I think you have to, right? I mean, with 3 personalities leading kind of how this works, I mean, there's no way you guys are always going to be agreeing, and that's part of why it works. That's why it's interesting.
I think the common denominator is that we all love food, we love to cook, we love to create food, we love to see beautiful food, we love to eat great food. And I think we've had enough experiences, singularly as well as collectively, to pass genuine, heartfelt, meaningful judgments. Some may be taken harshly, and some may be taken very positively, but when you have a dish that comes up and it's not a good dish, you can't help but say it's under-seasoned, portions are wrong, this is overcooked, you've destroyed the idea of this challenge.
That's what Michael's saying.
You
I
turn
say
around and
this is
say,
shit.
this is beautiful. You have done an incredible job, and you've been able to make these humble ingredients absolutely sing and shine.
And it does seem like the best food and the worst food you guys agree on, because there's no denying great cooking versus when it goes wrong.
Correct. And even when you do have food that is so good and so close together, it does come down to the nuanced differences. Under-seasoned, over-seasoned, slightly overcooked, plating, presentation. Was the key ingredient the star of the show? And there are times when we will debate things for 30, 40 minutes in terms of arguing our position to make sure that we feel we've made the right decision in terms of who will be the individual that gets sent home. And that's never an easy decision.
And Claudio's expression, okay, is you're as good as your last dish. And this is holding very, very true. We have no mercy, no brownie points from your previous dish, okay? Because it's every single decision is based on that particular challenge. So we're not going to go back on your track record and say, you had a good record. We are basically, so I can tell you, it's tough. It's tough. You got to be good in every single challenge.
Well, thank you guys very much. Pleasure chatting.
Nice one. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much for your
you.
time. Appreciate it.